Imagine a key. It is small. It is made of brass. It is made of steel. You hold it in your hand every single day. Now watch it slide into a lock. The fit is perfect. You hear a solid click. The bolt retracts. We do this so often that we barely think about it. It is muscle memory. Inside the lock, a series of tiny hidden movements takes place. How can millions of keys exist without duplicates? How does this one specific key and almost no other open this one specific door? It is a physical password, cut into metal. The answer is simple mechanics, precision manufacturing, and clever rules. Let's pull back the curtain on this everyday mystery. So, how does it actually work? The magic behind most modern locks is the pin tumbler, an 1860s invention still everywhere today. Drilled into the cylinder are several small vertical chambers. Inside each sits a pair of pins, a top pin and a bottom pin. Tiny springs push them down. With no key, top pins cross into the plug and jam it. That is why the lock will not turn. Enter the star, your key. Its jagged edge is called the bitting. As the key slides in, each valley and peak lifts each pin stack to a specific height. The goal is to align the tiny gaps between top and bottom pins at the shear line. The shear line is the boundary where the plug can freely rotate. Use the wrong key, and some pins straddle the shear line, a physical obstruction. It's binary. Either every pin aligns or the lock stays shut. With 5 or 6 chambers and multiple pin lengths, combinations soar into the millions. Your key is cut to match the one set of heights that frees your lock. A fraction of a millimeter off, and it fails. Precision is the first layer of security. Simple, reliable, and enduring. The pin tumbler turns a bolt into a puzzle only the right key can solve. Every unique key starts life as a blank. It matches a lock's head shape and blade profile, but is uncut. The edge is smooth, full of potential. Enormous machines stamp blanks from brass and steel alloys. They're tumbled and polished to a mirror finish. At this stage, they are all the same. Transformation happens in cutting, duplication, or code cutting. A guide traces the original while a spinning wheel carves the blank. Cut depths are standardized, tiny steps separated by hundredths of an inch. A code like 25416 is the recipe. Computers can cut to code with no original. Repeatable, precise manufacturing creates millions of unique keylock pairs. Uniqueness goes beyond bitting. Those long side grooves define the keyway, the first gatekeeper. If profiles don't match, the key won't even insert. It's like plugging USB-C into USB-A, simply incompatible. Manufacturers make many keyways, some common, others restricted. Restricted keyways are patented and controlled. Blanks are only sold via authorized channels. Proof of identity and authorization adds an administrative layer of security. Organizations track who has keys and how many exist. With legal protection, the stamp has teeth. Without it, it's just a request. Your key's identity is twofold: bitting code and keyway profile. Tens of thousands of bittings across hundreds of profiles yields astronomical uniqueness. Now let's add another layer: the master key system. In large facilities, carrying hundreds of keys is impractical. A master key can open multiple different locks. Each lock still has its own unique change key. This creates a hierarchy of access: employee, manager, department. The trick: add a thin master pin between top and bottom pins. That creates a second shear line. Change keys hit one line, master keys hit the other. A 2-unit master pin lets one cylinder accept both 5 and 7. Result: both keys operate the cylinder. But each added shear line increases possible opening combinations. Extra lines can be exploited. Mastered locks are less secure than standard ones. It's the classic trade-off. Mechanical keys have evolved. Laser-cut keys have computer-milled grooves and uniform thickness. They require specialized, expensive machines, limiting duplication. Internals often use wafers or sliders, increasing pick resistance. Many car keys also contain a transponder chip. The car energizes the chip, which returns a unique code. If the code mismatches, the engine will not start, even with the right cut. Mechanical puzzle plus digital handshake, Jotcher two-factor security. Now smart locks use apps, codes, and biometrics. Keys become information. Security shifts from machining to cryptography and data protection. New tech creates new vulnerabilities. High-res 3D printing can clone keys from clear photographs. A plastic copy may only need to work once. Smart locks move risk to software and radio, vulnerable if encryption and updates lag. Holistic security means protecting metal, images, software, and networks. Security is layered. Bidding codes, keyway profiles, restricted distribution, legal protections, and increasingly, electronics and encryption. If keys can be copied, what really makes something secure?